Really critical to get your feedback. Then we're going to share next steps, and then we're going to open it up for Q&A. For folks who can't stay for the Q&A, you can feel free to leave, but we want to make sure, because we're getting close to the noon hour, that you understand kind of what's going to happen next. But we're going to have a 15-minute segment if we need it for Q&A right after we finish the next steps. But I'm going to ask Adam to just quickly introduce this slide and the question associated with it, and then ask you to just briefly talk about it for 5 minutes at the tables.
So, since we have the polling data of how many people live around here, and it looked like about half the audience lives in this area, we thought it would be useful to really show a kind of snapshot of the three critical lenses that we're considering: school utilization, student ever-farm data, and students not assigned to the closest school. This is not in your booklet, so you're going to all have to be relying on the screen, but we know that there's going to be a lot of embedded knowledge in the group out there that we don't have. So we really want you to spend 5 minutes, you can take a couple more if you need, to look at how you think these issues are interconnected in this area. What are the bases for some of these boundaries? There are different shapes. Are they rivers? Are they roads? Like, what is shaping some of these anomalies and some of these differences? So, do you want to add anything to that, Steve?
The only other thing I would say is that if you don't live in the White Oak area, I mean, this question kind of applies wherever you are in the county, wherever you are in the school system. There are similar kinds of patterns that we need to be looking at in conjunction with one another. So if you don't know this area, be thinking more broadly about how do we look at this wherever we're looking in the county. So 5 minutes, again, we realize it's not a whole lot of time, but just kind of quick input, feedback on how to think about these three things together.
Because you're talking about it's the 100 to 100% utilization, but that it has the highest and my experience
and so that is going to affect everything about but I know I feel like consideration is some of the other aspects of something that our county is going to have to do. Just saying, this list is going to do everything. I think within a lot of school systems, I really value having that
have that choice at the elementary school level as well, because most of the choices are more in high school.
If you don't have a chance to share, write it down on your worksheets. All right, folks. I know that was quick. I apologize. So if I can ask folks to wrap it up.